I had a show at the Katuitt Center for the Arts. Not, I think that was probably around after I graduated, right from school. So it had to be around 2015, 16, somewhere in there. That was wonderful. I had a chance to. So my family, my grandfather had a bar that well, it was a cold storage bar unit that turned into a bar because he bootleg liquor, and so so it has this really rich history to it. And I ran the place for 8 years, and so I did this tribute to Joe's Twin Villa is the name of the show. And so what it did was it brought everybody from the community in. They actually were so kind to me that they gave me not only the gallery but they gave me the theater of the place as well, so that I could bring in musicians that played at Joe's from one time or another. So there was some blues musicians that showed up, and then we had a kind of a question and answer time on the stage where all the locals could get up and tell their stories about being at Joe's, and it gave it gave like a nice narrative to the paintings that were about Joe's that were out. So that was one of the most wonderful experiences. I've had a whole bunch of them actually. I've had I had a show at the place was called the Political Concerns, and it was in Boston. I can't remember the year it was. It was there and it was there and it left. It was on Boylston Street, and it was like on the third floor of some building I remember. And at the time I was doing these paintings that were really painful because I was going through a divorce, and so there were of these men just in just wrapped in chains and bags and really emotional stuff. And this lady came up to me with tears in her eyes and she said, what beautiful painting. And I'm like, she got it. There's nothing more, nothing better feeling when someone actually comes to you with like total smile or total tears when you're putting it out there and they understand where you were and you meet each other. Those are the days. Those are the ones I look forward to having more of them.